Hello everybody and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital, where I am now 9 stars, woohoo! And I have 780 Q-Dosh. I'm going to have a quick look at my career goals, because I think we hit some of them when I was, yes, I hit a couple more when I was doing the last hospital. So we upgraded 5 machines, 100 Q-Dosh, trained 20 staff for 200 Q-Dosh. Restock 100 vending machines is getting there, and unblocking 100 toilets is getting there as well, apparently. Getting 3 stars in Mitton University, Tumble and Flemington will also get me 200 Q-Dosh each. Oh, good, good, good. Cure 1,000 patients with chest infection. Okay, well, I've decided that I am going to go for Mitton University first. I don't know whether that's a good idea. Get a star in Mitton University and a star in Tumble. I can do Flemington. Yeah, let's do Mitton University first. I think this might be named after Lauren's cat. I have a feeling that this is the one that's named after Lauren's cat. Which is cute. Okay, so anyway, the Vice-Chancellor of Mitton University has been impressed with our progress, and we've been invited to establish Mitton University Research and Teaching Hospital. This is a great opportunity for us. We can set up a research department and develop some new tech. Ooh, we've never done that before. We'll only be able to recruit student doctors and nurses here, so we need to train them up. Why couldn't we have that in the last one when I was struggling to... Okay, Mitton University will provide us with extra funds for each person we train and each research project we complete. Firstly, though, we'll need a research license. The ministry will grant us one if we can demonstrate our technical prowess by establishing a hospital with some upgraded machinery. Okie dokes. This part of the country is quite cold. We'll need to put down some radiators to keep people warm. Well, as long as you've given me radiators, I'm happy with that. Radiators. Do we have? Yes, we have some radiators supplied. So that's good. It looks like it's... Oh, this is a massive hospital. Oh, this will be fun. This will be fun, won't it? Temperature. Some parts of the country are quite cold or too hot. We need to keep people comfortable by ensuring they're warm enough, but also not too warm. If people are too cold or too hot, they can become unhappy and may eventually leave. That won't be the only reason they leave. Not my hospital, anyway. In cold locations, place radiators around the hospital. In hot locations, we'll need air conditioning. Use the temperature visualization mode to identify cold and hot areas of the hospital. Make all of the hospital a comfortable temperature to maximize our thermal comfort rating. Okay, so this is the time when we have to start thinking about temperature. So let's have a look at that, shall we? This is temperature. That looks to me like everything is too cold at the moment, so we definitely need some radiators, but I'll start off with reception desk. Kind of at the front here, I imagine, would be a good place. People coming in off the street want reception right there. And then we'll probably have a corridor down the middle and just rooms off the edge. Like, I would say that corner there, that corner there. Makes the most sense. I'm not one of these people that's all arty-farty about where I put things. I just do the sensible thing. And that works fine for me. Oh, this reception looks different.
No pillaging, please.
Hang on, let's stop this. I'm sure this reception desk now looks very different. Oh! Oh, we've got a funky new reception area. Okay. It's a reception desk and we can put all sorts of stuff around it, and it's like a little room of its own with its own, it can have its own coffee maker and stuff inside. Wow, okay, this is very different to old reception. The reception pod. Okay. Oh wow, okay, so I need to expand it. Make you bigger? Yes. So I can put the reception pod in. Just for there. I I can have more than one reception pod for more than one receptionist as well, which will be good. Yeah. I'll have one to start with. They can have a bin behind their little reception desk. Have their own. They can have a plant like outside. They can have a mini filing cabinet or two behind them. Oh, they fit into there. Oh, how precious is that? Oh, they can have little tiny filing cabinets. Oh, I'm loving this thing. Too much. I love it too much. And they have a little hatch so they can go in and out. But I can't actually fit their hatch in. I might need to move one of these mini filing cabinets out of the way. Maybe they need to go right in the corners over there, like, and then the hatch can go in the back. There we are. That's kind of an interesting looking reception. Done. Yeah, reception needs an assistant. Go and hire one. So we'll need to. Oh, actually, we only have student doctors and nurses, but we can have good assistants. So I will do that, I think. This one needs training, though. I suppose it is a teaching hospital, so we can train you later, maybe. I've learned a lot about training. Well, I guess we're going to need probably a pharmacy, general diagnosis, GP's offices, all that sort of gubbins. So I'm going to start in the corner and we'll do some 4x3s. And they will be our GP offices. And again, I'm going to start off quite sparse, just what I need, and then we'll get things running, and then we'll sort things out from there. So we've got GP's office on that side of things. What else can we put in? What else would I like to put in? Staff room and toilets would be good. Toilets near the entrance would be good. The training room is going to be really important early on, but we don't actually have the training license yet. So I think having the pharmacy would be really good so that we can upgrade. Yeah, we've already got an upgrade available in the pharmacy and in general diagnosis, actually. I'll pop the pharmacy by here for now. Okay. Okay, 3x4 again. And we'll upgrade. We can move the whole room later if need be. Put a bin in there, filing cabinets, whatever we want really. Filing cabinet. Window or two maybe. Fire extinguisher, just in case there's a machine in there, so there should always be a an extinguisher. Coffee machine. Done. Everything is still quite cold, so I'm kind of thinking we'll start with the radiators now as well. So some radiators kind of in the corridor would be good. Now they're going to take up space where I normally put benches. So that looks like it's warmed up that area of corridor quite nicely. It looks like we do need then a radiator in each room. Radiators under the windows is a really stupid idea, but I might have to. Let's see. Is there room on this side? Internal walls are better for radiators. That room's nice and cozy. This GP's office, I'm going to make that nice and cozy. Nice and cozy. I think yellow is good. I think red is too hot. So we've got GP's office and we've got the pharmacy. And we'll put down a couple of benches as well. And that's all I'll need just to start off. Where's my benches? There they are. Nice purple benches. Purple benches are the best. Still on the heating overlay at the moment as well. Take that off so I can see all the beautiful carpets and things. So that's how we're going to start. I might expand the rooms and things. I'm going to be able to expand it to so much bigger spaces very, very soon. I love the courtyard. It looks like a proper little university going on here, doesn't it? It's really nice. Anyway, I'm going to start it going now. Oh, I'm going to hire a doctor first. Okay, so... You think your life is a rom-com, you're charming and you can't even. Charming and consistently fails to get a break. So charming, it seems to be a thing. Okay, so I think Kendall and Julia are going to be the ones to start with because they have more agreeable temperaments. And that's enough to start. No, we need a nurse as well. We need a nurse for hygienic, needs peace and quiet. Positive, never forgets a jacket. Happiness is higher than average. Oh yes. Oh yes, you there, please, now. Right, and then I need a janitor with mechanical upgrade skills. So maintenance, training. No. No one can upgrade anything. So I'm gonna need to get rid of these ones and wait for new ones. Because I need an upgrade to happen. Hang on. Oh, I need the mechanic. Yeah, okay, I need the mechanic to be here before I can do that. That's fine. So we're starting this in this direction. We're going to move towards reception. Probably be able to get these all the way along, and I'll have to cut these short because of the reception desk. But the reception desk is big enough that I could fit a couple of receptionists in when things start to get a bit wonky. Right, you need to wait 60% sure of diagnosis. So I'm going to pop in the other diagnosis rooms. General diagnosis for a start. I did that wrong. Let's start again. I still did it wrong. What's going on with me? General diagnosis. No. Hold it down, Sheila. Hold it down. There we are. Doorway. Little easy scan machine and a little bed. That's all you need. Level 2 prestige. And then we need to have a little look at the temperature, which is very chilly in that room. So it's going to need a radiator as well. So big rooms are going to cause problems with needing loads of radiators as well. So we have to think about that when we're making these massive wards and things. Seems like if I have a room that's, it needs probably about 4 away from the wall, it's going to need a radiator. Okay, so I'm going to want radiator probably on this wall again. That should nicely warm up the chilly old room. I'm going to pop a radiator possibly either side of reception. That plant might need to go. Might just get a bit moved. Think you need to get a bit moved, plant. Maybe to there. Then we'll put the radiator by the side of reception. That's going to keep reception toasty. Toasty, toasty. And as I build rooms, it'll just start to warm up a bit. There'll be chilly parts of the hospital, but as I say, I'll build rooms and they will start to fill in, and I'll put radiators in the corridors and things. So let's keep going then. Got general diagnosis, and then I'll just build cardiology quickly while the game is actually running. Okay, thinking about cardiology, I think I'll make that 4 wide, and then I'm going to move it over and then increase the size of general diagnosis a little bit as well. We can upgrade the drug mixer to make it more effective. I need a janitor though. I know I need a janitor for it. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to edit the room, pick it up, move it across one. Then say yes. And then this one I'm going to edit. And I'm going to make a little bit larger.
Patients found abusing hospital
Boom.
facilities will henceforth be considered organ donors.
Did you hear what she just said? If you're abusing the facilities, you will be an organ donor. Right, so got a radiator in here as well. Lovely stuff. This radiator I would like to move onto the wall a bit more. It's a little chilly over there, but it's all right, I think.
Looking for a fun day out for all the family.
And I would also like a radiator kind of by here because that corridor is looking a little bit roasty toasty. That is starting to look a bit too warm, actually, possibly.
And Venusian tigers.
So I'm wondering whether we actually need the radiator by reception. I'll see about that. I might need moving, actually. Maybe to, like, for here. For now. That seems to be working quite well. Okay, I need another nurse now, quickly, for cardiology. Hygienic, needs peace and quiet, funny and likes to take the stairs. Makes people laugh. I like that. I like a person that can make people laugh.
In general diagnosis.
And we probably do need Lester Mop as well. To work in general diagnosis. There we are. Lots of nurses. Helping everybody out. Okay, so bogwarts has been discovered. It's a disgusting skin ticket. We know what it is. It's caused by disgusting toilets and we need to use the pharmacy for it. So let's have a look at the janitors again and see if we can get the janitors. Oh, in one day we can get another janitor. Hopefully they will have mechanical skill. They do. Yes. Hello, Niall Masterstroke. Right, that means I should turn off the thermal controls so we can see the hospital in all its glory. We can upgrade that machine and then we are good. I'm actually quite liking this little hospital. Like Mitton University. Or 2 in the queue, another 1 in the queue. We could do with another GP office in that case. Just keep it rolling. We've done it again. Awful. What is it with me? I never used to do this. Drag and drop. The filing cabinet on that side so it's not too near the window, and then we're going to need a radiator in here. I'll do a few things to make it nicer in general as well in a minute. Just for now, I want things just nice. Okay, yeah, it looks like everywhere's just nice and yellow warm. Yellow warm is good.
Staff announcement.
So Julia Crumble,
Please come out.
your mood. Your thermal temperature is comfortable. Good. That's what I want. Now then, I want to have a quick look now because I think it would have helped me a lot in the last hospital if I knew my way about the overview a little bit better. So we've got staff morale, 66% on average. Now, apparently if I click into it, I can see more about it. Right, so I can see their pay satisfaction is low on average. The room prestige is low on average. They're happy with the temperature, but it could be a bit happier. They're happy with the hygiene and their needs are high. So the 2 things I could work on for their satisfaction is their pay and the room prestige. Now that's interesting. That's very interesting. We'll see how well we do at the end of the month. We made a profit of 1,000. The expenses were quite high though because I had to make a lot of rooms. I'd like to hire another doctor as well. I would like to hire... Nah, not you. You look horrible, nasty, grumpy. Get rid of all these dudes, seriously. Nah. Staff training, yay! So someone needs staff training. We can upgrade our heart racer to make it more effective. That's our heart racer.
Doctor's GP's office.
But we're still working on the drug mixer at the moment. So I'm gonna just... We could work on some room prestige. How are we doing for our new doctor? 9 more days. Okay, so we'll put a few plants around the place in the meantime. Each of the... There we are. Research license. Yay! Great news. The 2-Point Health Ministry has granted us a research license. This will allow any of our hospitals to research new machines, upgrades and more. To kick off a research project, we need a research room and a doctor with research qualification. Diagnosis and treatment of patients can also contribute to research progress. Harvesting ghosts can also be very enlightening. Okay, so it's not all bad with the ghosts. Just trying to get some more room prestige going here, so sticking a few plants in will help with that. That one went where I didn't want it to go. Got some plants there for room prestige, and maybe bookshelves, maybe a few posters. We could have a news agent. Light-headed poster, attractiveness and prestige. So I'll have a couple of those in some basic rooms there, and maybe a couple in the doctor's offices. So how much is their prestige? They're level 2 prestige now. Misery Guts has been discovered. We can use the pharmacy for that. We've got some staff training required as well, so I need to think about that. They're obviously getting good EXP and they need upgrades and training and all sorts of things. So I need to make a training room. If I'm allowed to, which I am. We need toilets in a staff room as well. Lester Mop would like hospital attractiveness of 70%. Oh, we could try for that. Right, training room is needed. I'm going to slow this down a bit because it's all getting a bit much for me. It's all getting a bit much. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to build a training room down the other end of the hospital. I'm going to make it reasonably large so that I can put lots of desks in. And then I may actually upgrade the heart racer. I'm actually thinking if I put that this side, then the chairs and things can go in this way, and I may make it a bit bigger as well. So I can have like 2 there, I can have 3 there, and then I can like increase the size of it a bit more so I can get more desks in. The more desks I have, the more people can train in there at once. So I would like to have it reasonably full of desks. And we can increase it later on if we want to as well. So that's quite a nice big room for training.
Beekeeping.
Okay, let's see what I want to do. So
Not as easy to catch as you
let's see if we can get another new
I'm
doctor.
looking forward to all that
Alfwood.
sweet honey.
Charming, high energy,
And
tends to
here's
rate things
a
7 out of 10.
sweet melody for you all.
Thinks her life is a rom-com, literate, and buries food for later. Well, those two are fine. I'm going to hire both of them, and I'm going to start one of them at least in training. And one of the nurses at least as well. So I would like some... Oh, they're bored and they want entertainment. Oh my goodness, okay, that's fine. I'll give them some books. Let's give them a bookcase. And a leaflet stand by reception.
Asked not to want the hospital.
Over there, that looks a bit better. Yeah, they're looking good, looking good. Right, so let's have a look at training. What kind of training can we do? What kind of training do we want? So we've got our student, we've got our assistant who could have some training. We've got Julia Crumble, who's a student doctor. Tarquin Claridge, who is a student nurse. So I would like maybe to have like nurse, doctor and assistant all at the same time or something like that. I don't really want to have too many nurses out of action. Although it looks like 2 of the nurses aren't doing... Well, 1 nurse isn't doing too much. General diagnosis, who are you? What are you doing? And we've got one spare. So Dr. Alfwood is not doing anything right now. Dr. Hunter, maybe? Finger over the lens, look, that's cute. And Tarquin. And how about we get them all to be better at diagnosis? So we'll bring someone in and make them better diagnoses. Or what we could do yeah, you know what? I'm going to put all the doctors in, all these 3 doctors. I'm going to make them all better GPs. And general practice. Trainers available. Dr. Huggles. Start training them. In the meantime, I'm going to need some spare, at least one spare general practitioner. So I would like to hire another doctor. I can't do that for another 15 days. Oops. We might have a little queue by then. Because all my doctors are training. So the first next applicant I get will be hired no matter what. I could do with a spare assistant as well. Let's have you. I didn't really look at them actually. I am getting training going, but there's only so much training you can do when you're supposed to be running a hospital.
Do this, but
Okay.
the weather report.
Cut tumbleweed, unhygienic, inspiring and enjoys installing trapdoors. Right. I don't want unhygienic people. I'm sorry, tumbleweed. You need to wash your hands. Oh, you're an assistant. That's fine. I need a new doctor. I don't need a new assistant.
The next weather report will be in 17 years.
Oh, good janitor there, actually. Why would you have a janitor that drops litter? Short temper. Three Fingers wants more money, has lost count. You know, I'm gonna hire you anyway. I really need a doctor. 3 days. Just gonna wait for it. And then we'll be able to put like a research doctor in and start working on chromotherapy. Chromotherapy, not chromotherapy. They don't have a staff room. Oh no. Let's make a staff room once we've got the new doctor. Millie Boo Ocean. High energy and vomits on impact. Oh well. Millie Boo, you're our new GP. I might get you to do research eventually, but we'll see. What are you up to? You're on a break. Oh, but you don't have a break room. Of course. Let's make you one right now. Staff room over here. And we need toilets as well, so we'll do that too. Staff room. Looking a bit basic, but at least they can go in there. And we'll get some toilets as well. And a training and a research room. So toilets can be that big with a door and some toilets. It's always good to have some toilets in your toilets. Sink. Another sink. No, sink's on the edge and hand dryers on the front. Yeah, sink's there. Sink there. 2 hand dryers. Hand dryers are apparently more hygienic, but I think that is disputed. So there's the toilets. Now then, there's not much room between the toilets and other things. So I'm going to put the radiator like kind of against the toilets there. Or I could even put it here in the corridor. So I'm going to have a look at the thermal impact on the hospital of where the rooms all are and everything in a minute. In the meantime, I'm just going to quickly make this research lab. research lab with a research thingy and another research doofer. Do I need 2 of those research doofers? Researcher's desk. Okay. To start a research project, click on the research pod or drop a researcher into the room. In the research screen, you can select a project. Once a project has been started, you'll need a doctor with a research qualification to carry out the work. They will contribute research to the project over time based on their research skill. Research is shared across the whole organisation as our discoveries we make. You can start a project in one hospital and continue work on it in another hospital. Cool. Yeah, I know we don't have a research doctor yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay? Got room here for one more doctor's place, I reckon. Not too much of a queue for the GP, which is good. Just because all these guys are in training.
Doctor wanted in research.
I don't need to put a doctor in research straight away. And you know this. I'm hoping I'll get a doctor with a research skill. If I don't, then I will just stick Millie into research. Assuming Millie doesn't have any terrible things. She vomits on impact, I think I remember. Okay, gonna have a look at my overview again. Everything seems to be on the up. Which is great. Staff morale seems okay. Room prestige could be better and the pay satisfaction could be better. So I'm going to have a quick look at their pay and maybe just tweak it up a little bit so that I don't have the problem I had last time with terrible staff morale. Okay, so let's go to the staff listings. Let's go to pay and let's just like slider it up until they're just a little bit happier with their... Oh, they could be very happy green. Or they could be a bit happy green. So let's just all put them all up to like a little bit happy green. And so they're just on the cusp of being happy with their wage. And then I'm going to read some of these mails that have come in for me. This is good because it's showing everybody. And this is what I should have been doing in the last hospital all along. Pay rises all around. Everyone's happy, and as long as I'm making money, I'm alright. Oh, staff promotion already as well. Has my training been finished yet? Nearly. So we're going to have some really good GPs in a minute. We're going to have 3 brilliant GPs. What's happened?
Dock round to the roof, please. Dock round to the roof.
There's been an outbreak of night fever after some cryogenically frozen from the 20th century were accidentally defrosted at Bungle HQ and danced right out the front door. Looking for treatment to fit in better in the modern day. Will be rewarded if we treat this group should we have them sent here. We need psychiatry. 90 days to do it. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Just for now. So Orlando Pucker, we've got some nurses wanting training basically. Haha, Neil is ready for promotion. Okay, so offer a pay rise to keep the staff happy. Oh, right. So I give him a little pay rise there and then promote him. This is more like it. You happy now, dude? Yeah. Yeah, look how happy they are. Okay, I'm gonna... Mitton University have awarded us 5,000 for the completion of some training. Oh, nice. Get money for training. General practice. Yay. Oh, they're dancing in the break room. That's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna add in a few drinks machines and things like that because we don't have any yet and the patients might be thirsty. So maybe a drinks machine, luxury snack machine,
Nurse to cardiology.
a couple of benches. Well, actually, we don't need benches over here. We only need benches for them to sit outside, like cardiology and places like that.
The bowling alleys, man. You
That's
asked
so
me
cute,
to
though.
every bit as important
Let's
as
get some items in here
libraries
now
and
then, because we
museums.
do need some items.
On the way.
Drinks
more tunes
machine,
to make your head
snacks
explode.
machine. Lockers. I could have a luxury snack machine. Coffee maker would be nice. A bookcase might be nice. Just thinking things that might be nice for them to have. I might actually unlock. I've got loads of kudos. I could unlock a couple of things there. Oh, okay. I need a ward apparently. All right, I think we need to take some action in getting some more plots. 30,000 for those ones. 50 for those. 50, 30, 30. Okay. Made a big loss recently. So I'm going to be a bit more careful with my dosh, haven't I? Yes. So we've got some good doctors now. But we don't have anyone doing research. And I think it would be really good to have Millie doing research. We've got a bit of a queue going. Is there a queue here? Yeah, we do have a bit of a GP queue building up. So we could do another GP's office. So I think what we're going to do is have Dr. Crumble... Did Millie Boo get trained? Oh no, she didn't. Okay. So I'm actually going to train Millie Boo in, not in maintenance. I'm going to train her in how to do research. And we're going to have to pay a trainer for that, no matter what. Daddy Longlegs on my desk. That totally wigs me out, by the way. That is absolutely atrocious for me. I hate them. Ugh. Don't mind spiders. Spiders are cool.
Go to the loo. Lose your place in the queue.
Go to the loo. Lose your place in the queue. Okay, so I want
Doctor to research, please.
to slow this down, firstly. I need to build a ward, apparently. And get a ward nurse in. So we're going to have a nice big ward again. In this new wing we've got. Screen there. Get the beds in. Oh, that wasn't a good place for the beds apparently.
Today's sponsor is Rent an Eel.
Today's sponsor is Rent an Eel.
Short-term eel-based needs. This is 2 Point Radio.
Not reachable. But that is. Alright then. That needs to go. Why are those not reachable? That's weird. But then that is. Okay, fine. Fine. See if I care. And we'll hire another nurse. Right, so we've got Garth Payback. Green Fingers Positive believes they mean well. Positive is a good trait. We've got two positive ones. So you because you're positive, and you because you're positive. Right. Where's my training happening? I thought Millie was going to be training. Did I do that? Okay, you can be promoted. I can never do training fast enough, you know? Unless Millie already did that training, but I would have thought that would have been quicker. So Millie Boo Ocean, are you trained in anything yet? No, you're not. Okay, so you're coming over here into the training room. You're going to be trained. You're going to be trained in research by the person I'm going to pay. Ah, it's unaffordable. No. Wait. Have it normal speed. We make a bit of money and we can maybe train her. I can't afford to train anybody. I need them to like... I really need to get like ward management trained in the nurses that are going to be in the ward. And I usually want at least 2. Oh, 'cause someone's going to die otherwise. And Tarquin needs like pharmacy training and oh no, this is terrible. Okay, they're cold over there as well apparently, so we're gonna have a quick look at the temperature. Yeah, all over here is freezing, so let's get this sorted out. And the ward will be freezing cold as well. But radiators will fix that fairly promptly. Now, it's just a case of whether we've got room for the radiators in the toilet. If we don't, we might be able to put it outside the toilet. No, apparently not. Okay, I need to move things around in the toilet a little bit then. That's a nice comfy temperature, I think. Let's have one there as well. Keep it all nice and roasty toasty. That might be a bit hot actually. That radiator could maybe get moved. Staff room needs one. Training room needs one. Training room possibly needs 2. Should be warm enough. Now that radiator I reckon I can pick up and move. Maybe to around here. Gonna be too hot? Yes. I'll move it here then, I think. Well, that's gonna make reception a bit hot. So if I move this one over to here. Yeah, that's good. That's a good level. Everywhere except the chilly toilets. Right, let's get the chilly toilets sorted out. Hand dryers need to move, I think. Or be removed. Move the hand dryers like right close to the wall there. We might be able to fit a radiator. Let's see. Gift shop. Well, that would be good. Magazine rack. Trophy cases. Well, there's a few things that I hadn't noticed before. An indoor fountain. Woohoo! Food pyramid poster. I would actually like a few different posters. Rorschach poster. Eye test. Why not? Why not have some different things? Painting of a beach and painting of a dog. Telephone. Entertainment. Yeah. A chair. I'm gonna unlock it just so I can unlock it. A clock. I'm gonna have all these things ready to use, eh? Spend an all my kudos. Get some different plants around the place as well. Not just the same old ones. Okay, well, I'll wait until I've got a little bit more kudos. I want to keep it just in case I need something. But yeah, we can have like a clock in the staff room, for example. Make sure they all come back on time. The more of these things I have, the more it's going to look like I'm not constantly putting the same things everywhere, which is a bit of a pain. Right, radiators anyway. I got all distracted. Come on, please fit. Yes. There we are. Radiator in the bathrooms. There's a couple of little tiny chilly patches still. I think I could maybe stick another radiator just in by here if I'll squidge. Will squidge in by there? Yes, you will. There we are. That's the staff room properly sorted. I don't know if I'm going to need a second radiator in the bathroom. Seems a little bit much. So I could leave it a tiny bit chilly. Honestly, I think if I squidge this radiator over a little, that might be a little bit better. Just to... keeping that edge warm. Honestly, seems wherever I put it, that edge stays pretty chilly. Research room is quite warm. Do we need that radiator in the research room? We kind of do. Yeah, I think we do. It's going to be cold without it. So they might be getting a little warm in there, but hopefully they'll be comfortable. Most places there should be a comfortable temperature. I need more janitors by the looks of it because my plants are dying. Inspiring and startled by fog. Why not? Why not have you? Cool. Working well. Okay, so the temperature's all good and sorted out, so hopefully I should be able to just leave that be now.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor. Love it. Love it. So passive aggressive. Okay, so do we have enough for research yet? No, we don't. I'm trying to train someone up to be a researcher. You're only giving me student doctors with no skills at all. And now we have no money. Probably because I'm paying everyone too much. We're not making enough money at all. Oh no, now we've got light bulb heads. Oh, good grief. Garth is looking for work. I'm gonna say that I want one more person working in the ward. So give you something to do. Oh wow. Health inspector.
Fear not, dear listeners, for Sir Nigel Bickleworth.
Okay, there's so much training required and so little money to do the training with.
But first, a piece of music.
Do any of my nurses have anything that they can be trained in for free at all? So trainers available. So we can train in GP, janitorial skills. So I'm gonna have to pay every single skill I pick up for any of them. I'm gonna have to pay for it. That's gonna take a little bit of doing. Although we're up to 10,000 already. It's just gonna take a little bit more time, I guess. And we're trying to get the hospital attractiveness of 70%. So some of the posters I've picked up may help with that. Oh, so we can upgrade the racer, but that's gonna take... Oh, we are actually making money now. Hurrah. Anyway, I still haven't trained my doctor in research or done anything on my projects. I've built the room. I don't really know if I need that extra researcher's desk. But I don't like the way the room looks at all. I hate it. It's horrible. But I'll sort it. So we're starting chromotherapy. Design a machine to cure grey anatomy. Oh, I like that. That's funny. That is very funny. But yeah, I want a different research room. I mean, I would say that like this area here will make a good research area eventually. I need to put more things in the staff room. But that's it for today's episode. Once I have... Now the money is starting to come in. We've got happy staff, which is really good, but it is taking a bit of a toll on our money. We did actually make a loss last month of 9,000. But that's because we were doing things. We were putting radiators in, we were making toilets, we were doing all sorts of things. So it's to be expected. So anyway, that's the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed it, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more of 2 Point Hospital, then please subscribe. I will let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.